Hello traders, this is Mike Billion. Today is April 25th, 2017, and let's talk about the market. So the market today continued the breakout, and you can see here in IWM, which is the iShares Russell's 2000 ATF, that it continued and it break out also the Fibonacci major resistance 139. You can see here the great volume this move, and I entered right here when it break out the 21 double exponential. So for me it was I took profits right here, 100% profits. I think this one was the first to move, then the follow the spider. So I choose to enter the spider today because I think the spider has more momentum and it can go to 240 in the next couple days. It's gonna go slowly there because it already moved a lot from the breakout of this Fibonacci 235, which it was the top of this megaphone. So I think it's a better position than the IWM, and that's what I switched. Took profits, moved to a new position. That's how you trade. Now let's talk about DIA. This is the Dow Jones ATF. This one didn't let me enter. I said yesterday, if you confirm this breakout right here, I'm gonna enter long. This gap was too much for me to enter, so I prefer to enter the spider. And I think this one is also going to continue to 211, 212 right here. This Fibonacci major resistance. So this one is also bullish and strong. The other position that I have is FAS. This is the Direction Shares Trust Financial Bull. You can see here, and I talked about yesterday about the resistance, the small resistance of 45.25. So I give you a good entry today, and it gap up and it move up very nicely. So this is a major breakout with great volume. Even though this one doesn't move with ADX, you can see here this big move right here, and ADX was always low. So this one moves with low volume, but it's very volatile and it can get easily to $51 or $52. I don't see any resistance right here. Nothing. I don't see resistance. A little resistance in this area, which is around 50, and it's a decade number. You have to respect it. So 49, 50 could be my target in the next couple days for the 200 or 150% profits. So this could be a nice trade. So let's talk about Apple. Apple is going to report soon. It's going to report in May 2nd. And you can see here, it went back bullish. And I talk about being bullish about the 21 double exponential. It break out and it confirmed today the breakout. So the next target we see is 148, 153, and 157. There's a lot of volume, and ADX is at 27. This is a strong bull. So let's see if we can rally right here before earnings, or we can also just go to 148 and stay there for the earnings. But this thing is bullish. AMD breakout major Fibonacci 1324. I talk about this level, and we just need confirmation. I think the 1428 test is imminent. I think it's gonna go there, and then we'll have to see if it's gonna break out or it's gonna just stay there. May 1st is the earnings report, and I think they're gonna beat expectations. So my target is 18 or $21. Yes, this major consolidation here, this is a lot of money here entering. This is a lot of good consolidation, and as soon as it break out this resistance, this thing is gonna blow up very nicely. Mark my words. Baba, as you can see here, bullish, and you can see here the top of the channel. This channel is my target. 120 is resistant Fibonacci, but I think it can go as high as 127. Right here, what I see something that it just concerned me about entering long right here is that a DMI is very wide open, and there's a divergence right here. You have the minus directional at 8 and the plus directional at 34 with ADX at 43. So it needs a little rest. It needs a little rest right here, probably to test this resistance now support 112. That could be a nice target. because I don't like to enter in a wide divergence like this, because there's a signal that there's going to be a pause right here, or it's going to be a little correction and then continue. But this thing is bullish, don't get me wrong. Now let's talk about Amazon. Amazon moving sideways. You know, the whole market moved up very nicely, but Amazon didn't move today. That's how it trades. Amazon reports in 27, so Thursday is going to report as the market close. But I think it's bullish, and I think 1,000 test is coming. Now let's talk about Baidu. Baidu breakout today. The earnings report is coming on the 27th also. If it confirms about today's high, which is 180, no, 180 now. Is the high today 187.50. This thing can go as 198, 199. But the thing is the earnings. This is the kind of breakout you want to enter. And I talk about this major symmetrical triangle wedge. This is a huge triangle wedge, and we're talking about at least 70 points that it can go up. So it can go up to 230, or it can go up to 250. So, but let's see what the report comes up. This thing looks bullish. I think the report is gonna be good. So I'm gonna go and play the earnings long, not short, long. I think this thing is gonna go up very nicely. Caterpillar, I missed this one. It didn't give me the opportunity to enter long. You know, this is one of the stock that I was watching every single day watching this channel. And I talk about being at the bottom of this major multi-year channel, uptrend channel, but I was waiting to see if it break out this 97.60 Fibonacci resistance. But look at this gap, huge gap. You know, what do you do in a gap like that? You don't want to enter in a gap like that, because you can easily go and move sideways and go down a little bit and test and close the gap at 97.60. But it was nice move. If you got it just at the bottom, just trading the bottom, you got a nice trade, because it went up almost 8% today. Amazing move. So this one also report today, and they beat expectations. Let me see what they doing after market. Let me see today. After market is flat, you see, but I think it's just gonna go to 110. That's my target right here, but it went up too much for me to enter. CMG, this one report today, and I say I'm bullish in this one. This move down just Monday, it scared a lot of people. You know, I have a lot of people telling me, you know, this is they trying to make people believe that this is going down to then go up. But there's another part that says, you know, they just shaking the tree so people get down, you know, get out and they can get in. So let's see what happened after market. Let me show you intraday. Let's go 4 days or less, 4 minutes. You can see here it went up nicely to $505, went down, but then it came back. So it's inside 105, and I will say 470. So if you break down below 470, write it down, because you need to write down those numbers. Below 470, this thing can go down to 440s. But if you break out the 505, this thing is going to go to 512, and it's going to trend nicely, and I can go long swing trading, because that's what I wanted to go, swing trading for a 560 target. But I wanted to see if we break out the 505. 505, 470. Those are the numbers, the key numbers. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about, I think I talked about this one already, fast breakout right here. Yes, I talk about this one. Let's talk about Facebook. This one is gonna report soon. It's gonna report. Let me see. I think May 3rd. I think it's gonna go to the top of this major uptrend channel. It's bullish. It's really bullish and it's strong. And it has a lot of room on the directionals on DMI. Look at this. I don't see any resistance. I think it's just gonna melt up right here to major Fibonacci, top of the channel 153. That's my target. Of course, 150 you have to respect it. If you get profits at 150, that's a good trade too. So let's see what happens. Now let's talk about, oh, this one reports too today. And I said go long because this one is bullish. It went up. This is not a big mover on earnings. If you see the past earnings, this is not a big mover. So if you trade a triangle or straddle on this one, you're done. I think it went up. Let me see how much it went up. I think like 3 or 4%. Let me see. And I give you the targets after this. Let's put it on 5 minutes. You can see here it went up almost to 123. I think the target is 135, but it's a target for just 5 or 10 days, not for tomorrow. Some people get me wrong and my targets and say, what are you talking about? So the key number right here for tomorrow, if you break out or finish about 123.50, then it's bullish. You can go swing trading in this one for the target of 135.85. But if you break down below 118, then it's gonna go back to this range, Fibonacci 115, which is a major support because it has held that support for a long time. So not a big mover. It went up just a 4%. So let's see what happens to how it opens tomorrow. With this market being bullish, everything can go up nicely tomorrow, especially the ones that report really nicely. Okay, traders, join McBillion. What are you waiting for? Join McBillion. I have a nice promotion. Go to join and look at the price. You're going to love it. This is everything for today. Trade on.